Let me try turning all those off and see if it comes through better. Oh, there we go. Yes, 3,500 mods is crazy. Uh, I agree. 12-hour drive. Oh gosh. Well, thanks for stopping by. Um, good luck in your drive. Wow, 12 hours is crazy. That is, I don't envy you, but have a good night, Duck. But yes, so 3,500 mods, next gen Skyrim. Um, this is Nolvus Skyrim, which if you haven't heard about it, is like primarily a graphics overhaul. I think is like where it started, and then it went out from there. So like active ESMs, I think it has 3,683 uh, active, and so like a smattering of things that like don't show up. But I played Nolvus version 5. And one of the biggest differences between version 5 and version 6 of Nolvus seems to be the combat. Like that's a big change. Combat was very like hack and slash souls like. There were some stances in V5, so you had like your high stance, your low stance, and your medium stance. And that added like new attack animations for different weapons. Like scythes would have different attack patterns and like spears and stuff. So obviously, just by saying that scythes existed in the game, you already get the sense that like, oh, this is Skyrim, very different than what I thought. But it's exciting to play version 6. I really enjoyed version 5. I played through to about like level 30 or 40, but version 6 wasn't a stable release. Um, so I figured I would go ahead and give it a try just to get some of this more interesting combat. I also learned a lot in V5. Like there were some choices I made in my character that I wanted to play a little differently. So I'm looking forward to getting to do that here in version 6. And also just getting to play around some of this. So it's not entirely stable yet. Like their development is ongoing on version 6. And I believe the next update will not be save friendly. So you have to start a new save to play the next version of V6. But that's a while away. So I figured it was time to go ahead and do some playthroughs. I don't know what my main goal with this playthrough is going to be. I've thought about maybe I'll play Vigilant, which is like a pretty popular mod that sort of lets you run through like being a member of. Do they just call themselves the Vigilants? Who are Daedra hunters. It's like a plot point as part of like Dawnguard that the Hall of the Vigilance has been destroyed. So the vampires are kind of like less contested than they should be in Skyrim. But I haven't played through Vigilant before, so I'm looking forward to that. We'll see if all of my captures and everything work. I think my computer can handle this, but it's really gonna be a we'll see sort of situation. If it can stream and handle this at the same time. So yeah, you can see just by default, the even the main menu has changed radically. It does take a long time to load, and that's even on my computer. Now, granted, I do have it on an SSD and not an NVMe, but the way I understand it, the like differences in speed between NVMe and SSD for this game are negligible. You can't run it on an HDD though. It's just not fast enough to load all the textures and stuff like that. And I mean that's what you get with 3,500 mods. It's a little over. I think it's around 600 gigs total to install this. So that's my terabyte gaming drive, all filled up there. But I love Skyrim. So, oh yeah, immersive equipment displays. You probably just saw that, and the animation replacer are kind of a way to like scythes and some of the other like spears and stuff are a pretty non-standard looking weapon on your character, and that just lets you like position and move it around. um I will say that Nolvus is definitely like best done in third person. Like that's what, because you could see your character. There's like a lot of overhauls put into making third person viable. So if that was something that like you didn't really like playing in first person, you'll love the third person editions. I'm not a big fan of playing in third person. Um, having said that, I do switch in between first and third person a lot, just because I like seeing like my character and all the outfits that I've put on for him and stuff like that. So I get it. I just like playing the actual game, like combat in third person. I'm just not a third person combat player for Skyrim, which is, you know, maybe a little strange given that. Oh wow, that is so loud. Oh yeah, I'm not using display capture, so. Well, let's try it. Little just. We just turn that down. And I'll adjust it in the game. Yes. A new file. All right. I'm thinking Breton. Man, there is so much to talk about with Nolvus. I'd really like to make this playthrough a little bit of like a get to know Nolvus, but there are just so many things. All right, let's go ahead and get this out of the way. So loud. Saving is supposed to be more solid now. There was a while where like you had to completely quit the game when you die. I don't think you have to do that anymore. Do I have? What is? It's always. Is it? Yeah. Okay. Subtitles is on. Man, that is still really loud. Oof. Okay. So you can't actually move in this room. So the first thing we're going to do is go through some mod configuration. So like right now the clock is not showing up anywhere. So that's a matter of time. Yeah. 12-hour clock because I don't understand military time because I'm not big of the brain. Real life clock can be useful, especially because like alt tabbing can be annoying. We have. Oh no, that's okay. I think I may have just made the little goof with that. Let's. Default? Yeah. Is it on? Default. Yeah, I think I want it always show up. Choose the default settings for all configuration options? Yeah. Go. Yeah, I want the defaults. Okay. Maybe it doesn't, it might not show up here in the special room. No, it doesn't, like, it does. Okay. Now, there is, I play on a widescreen monitor, so there is just a tad bit more of the screen than what everyone can see, but I think all the major UI elements are going to show up, so that's that. But, Well, if it's gonna be like that, that's not, well, if you're gonna be like that, um, I think we just go ahead and start our alternate start here, which is Skyrim Unbound, I believe is the mod. Skyrim Unbound, here we go. So, this is the first change, assuming you're coming from vanilla and not coming from modded. If you're coming from modded, you're probably already familiar with alternate start mods. But coming from vanilla, the first thing that's going to change is we are not going through Helgen anymore. I've been through the Helgen sequence so many times, over and over again. And even on modded saves, I've gone through Helgen before. But not this time. So, I think I'm going to leave Dragonborn abilities on random. Because like I said, I'm not sure what I want to do for this playthrough yet. And one of those decisions will be like, if we're the Dragonborn, cool. Well, maybe we'll do the main quest. But if we're not Dragonborn, obviously we're not going to do the main quest. Time delay for dragons is fine. Although, like, there is a little thing to, like, I'm skipping around with, like, features and stuff again, but there is survival mods that make you need to, like, eat, sleep, drink. So, time delay is a little iffy with that because I might go through several days very quickly. That's going to make dragons appear really late in our playthrough, I think. I don't know, maybe we're going to level really fast. So I won't assume anything, but I will do it level. So if we are the Dragonborn, we're not going to be doing the main quest until later in interacting with dragons. Our standing stone is going to be random. I'd rather not have a disease to start with. What are the presets? Nolvus Unbound? I don't know what that preset is. We'll just keep doing it around. Random weapon set. Armor type random. I know you can choose, like, you still get like a random set even if you choose one of these bad boys, but we'll stick to random. We'll do only intro level armors. I do not want to start with like Diedrich or something. That I think that just kills a playthrough to start with that good of armor. I kind of don't want to have any spells, but if we do know some spells, that would be okay, because maybe we could go mage build. Let's see. A random number, 0 to 2 of random spells. Okay, that seems good to me. 0 to 2. Any more than that would be kind of wild, but there's a chance we get 0, and then we're for sure not doing a mage build. Our wealth will be random. Starting location, for sure random. Homeless shelter. That's pretty cool. But no, we'll do random in between everything. Local inhabitant, bounty, time of day, season. Yeah, we're gonna do all of that random. Yeah. Yeah, auto equip here. Let me see him on top. Yeah, I think we're all good here. All right, so let's go ahead and let's go and get our random life path started. Oh, that's right. We do need to choose a character first. I forgot. That does happen first. Like I said, I think I want to play a Breton, which means we'll be an outsider. Cue racist Nords. They're always there, always watching. I need to change that. Morphs? I don't think we need any of those. Imbomorphs? I don't think we need any. Actually, you know what? Nolvus comes with presets. Let's go check out some of the presets. Breton, not a lot of Bretons. Let's just start at the top and go through. Oh, I can't really. Let me go to the sliders and turn. There we go. I wish there was like an in between, because the light at full blast, too bright, washes out our character. Light off, too dark, can't see our character. Whatever. Okay. Let's just kind of go through and see if one really strikes my fancy here. Elena. Oh, I like the hairstyle. It's kind of a more complicated hairstyle. Base Skyrim could never. Look at that braid all the way around. That's cool. I'm fairly certain that like all of the body types are like exactly the same. So I'm not... It should just be like face and stuff that's different. Giselle. The wispy hair. Yeah, the body seems pretty much the same. Oh no. Well, something's a bit wrong with the mouth there, so I don't think we'll be using Haley. I wonder if does it say anything about like... No. I'd have to adjust that. Juliana, Holly. Yeah, another pretty good. Very subtle, I feel like. I like that these don't look like terribly lore breaking. Luna. Oh, you got sliders to turn off. Man, I wish there was like a medium light. I don't know. The mouth shape is a little interesting to me. Protruding upper lip. I don't know. It doesn't really... It's hard not knowing what type of character I want. Not that there's like, oh, this is exactly what I would think a stealth is like. Lucia? Smaller eyes? I wonder if you can really tell the difference between... I assume there's some bigger eyes. Oh yeah, it's just Lucia default. I can barely tell the difference. I like the hairstyle. Let's see what else. Miggy loves female Britain. Rose and Leon. Wonder how they decided their names. This, I don't know why. This reminds me of like an Oblivion NPC. I could not tell you why. Rose. This one makes me think Fighters Guild for some reason. Oh, I guess that's the companions in Skyrim. I feel like they'd be a kick butt fighter. But I don't know what we're gonna build yet. Alright, I only got a couple more to go for Breton. Morgan. Morgan looks similar to one of the others. Maybe Giselle or Juliana, I can't remember. Rika. Rika has some more elven facial features. I like the hair, though. Quite a few different hairstyles to choose from. Okay, I think I kind of liked Lucia. I think we'll go, yeah. I think I'll go with Lucia. Is there any... Let's go back to our sliders and see if there's any other things that we change here. I mean, there's a lot, I assume. Okay, body size is already set to max. Is there more, though? Or is this all just like... No. This is all like R+. Okay, well, hold on. There's some more like legs, calves, muscles. hip size. I do not have the skills really to do this. But I do... They're just like a generic... No, not really. Let me go back to body and see if I... Really? Well, alright then. That's fine, I suppose. Because I kind of wish a little bit broader shoulders. And less of an hourglass figure, but I don't... Or anything for that? Torso, maybe? No, that's like the top. Will you increase? Yeah, okay. Get rid of... There you go. A little less hourglass shape. Not that there's, of course, anything wrong with that. Just not how I kind of want my character to look. I just don't really have the skill to mess with anything else. I want to see if I can find... Yeah, let's... I'd like to make their forearms a little more muscle. Oh, there we got a little bit of the wider shoulders, too. All right. Cool. I'm sure someone with more skill than me could make this look much better, but there are so many things to adjust. Oh, even like wrist size. Did my character flick their wrist because I was adjusting the wrist? There we go. Okay, anyway. Gotta name our character. I don't know anything about Breton names. Let me do a quick Google. Breton names. Breton names tend to be French sounding? I didn't know that. I don't know. I mean, Marie isn't that French, technically? I think I just offended the entire country. Well, I know Joan is French. Jeanne d'Arc. Yeah, but I really know nothing about Breton names. Oh, some of them are like a mix of Gaelic and Anglo-Saxon. French influence showed up in Morrowind. Louis, Marcel, Jeanne. Let's do that. Let's go ahead with Jeanne. But maybe I should choose a name that I can say and not sound like I'm parodying French. Just look at some Breton names real quick. Gwen, easy. There we go. We have our Breton. I would like to continue. Off we go. On to our new life. and a long loading screen as it makes our initial world. Now, inevitably, you're probably wondering a bit about performance. It's not performance light, I'll tell you that. But I, without any like scaling or anything like that, in interiors get over 100 FPS with a 7900 GRE and a 7800 X3D. You need 32 gigs of RAM to run this, really, and you need like 16 gigs of VRAM at least. Now I'm running the Ultra preset. There is a performance redux preset. So you can run this on lower hardware. There'll just be like less trees added, maybe some lower quality visual overhauls. There is like an ultimate preset, which is like all 4K textures and everything, but you need like usually like a 4090, 5090, 7900 XTX, and you need to do some like DLSS, DLA, lossless scaling, something like that. But anyway, so we've made our character. Looks like we're in the Temple of the Divines in Solitude. Interesting starting in Solitude. I don't think I've had that happen before in any of my playthroughs, which is kind of wild. So now we need to choose a religion. You can switch religion, sort of back and forth. You only get to choose one of the 9 from this menu, but I do know, just from playing V5, that you can actually find shrines to, like, obviously the Daedra, but the Iliad as well, and some of the more obscure, like the old gods, for example, that the Forsworn worship. You can find shrines to them and choose to worship them. Mara, maybe? Let's see what their tenets are. Divine Mother of Agriculture, Fertility, Compassion, and Mother Cat to the Khajiit. The tenets are be married, own 1 or more houses. I do love owning houses. Be generous to beggars and children. Receive the blessing of a lover's comfort, and never openly break the laws of Skyrim. Now, never openly break the laws means, like, don't get caught breaking laws. So you won't, like, lose favor for just committing crimes, because, you know, sometimes we all do a little bit of crime. But this is also, like, a roleplay choice here. So I think our character will try to avoid breaking laws if we choose Mara. Who else? I feel like Magnus is not on it. Architect of Creation. Spells, cost less magicka. Magicka only regenerates while praying? Practice magic successfully while praying. Safeguard the Eye of Magnus. Create enchanted items. Okay, so this one lays out like a pretty clear go do the College of Winterhold storyline. That could be cool if we want to play like a more magic-based playthrough. I mean, also there are the shrines right in front of us. So we could... Sorry, Finister? It's... Huh? Where's Juliana? Or Julian? Joy. Yeah, that's a divine, right? Who are you, Finister? Oh, you know what? I bet these are gods for Bretons, specifically. Faster regeneration when standing still, slower when moving. Live longer by using a shorter stride. Explore new locations, find the standing stones of Skyrim. Harvest the fruits of nature. Bretons are most deserving of my favor. Okay. This one seems pretty, like, just, like, go explore the world, so that's pretty good to be wondering. Akatosh. Be the Dragonborn. Get strong, be the Dragonborn. RK. Slay the undead. Perform RK's rites. Never openly break the law. Never summon the undead or become one of them. Oh, obviously, because RK is not down with vampires. Tabella. Persuade others. Receive the blessing of lover's comfort. Find a new Sibyl for my temple. Pray only in the nude. And never openly break the laws of Skyrim. Okay. Stendar, if we did want to do a vigilance, This is basically just like go clear dungeons. I mean, or summon. Don't know summoning. That one's not bad. I kind of like that. Let's start with Finister, just because Breton's in exploration. And then I think depending on what storylines we look to pursue, maybe our allegiance will change. Maybe we'll change our minds. I think that sounds good, right? Oh, I guess I didn't look at Xerxes or Zenithar. Receive an additional skill point from reading a skill book. That's pretty cool. Explore new locations, read the stories of others, study a wide variety of spells. Bretons are most deserving of my favor. Pretty similar to the Finister, actually. I think it's interesting that the two gods that prefer Bretons also do not ask you to keep the laws of Skyrim. So that's kind of interesting. And then Zenithar is crafting is better. Invest in stores and merchants. Seek out skill training. Make weapons and armor. Never break the law. Yeah, I think we'll go Finister. Pray once a day. Gotcha. Now, I feel like... Okay, Mara? Yeah, Juliano's right here.
Let us walk in the steps of the divine.
What's up with that?
Remind us of
Akatosh, Debella. We didn't have the option for Kinnereth either. Zenithar, RK, Stenthar. This is not what I remember this temple looking like.
May knowledge of your divinity carry us through our daily
You can see occasionally up that way. Sorry, I'm mirrored. Up in that corner. The top right, whatever. Stuff is still loading in right now.
Yes?
Oh yeah, let's yeah, different menu. Come on, right there. Custom skills. So they have all of these different skill trees. Some of them are like pretty familiar. Like, well, I said that, but I guess that was only in V5. You had like the werewolf and vampire skill trees, but now we have expedition, journey, or voyage. So let's see how we get. Increase carry capacity. Increase. 50% bonus to blocking with torches and 25% bonus to damage with pickaxes. So these are people who go on expedition. Yeah. But the big one that I think is kind of important is stances. So to be able to use any of the stances. Why are these menus so loud? Chill it down. There is a stance for each type of weapon. So you get to master them. So like the Way of the Crusader, we're looking at the mace moveset. Then we have Warhammers, dual maces. Looks like this is mostly Warhammers and maces that we do that. The Way of Death, talking scythes now. So these are all our scythe skills that we need to unlock. The Way of Assassin, daggers. And I believe we can only use the low stance in the beginning. So that's kind of important. And these are in addition to the overhaul of the normal perk system, right? So you kind of got to balance working through both of them. Oh my gosh, these are so loud. So Academia. Looks like we start here and move out. Sell prices on your items increase by 10. Resist shock. Resist fire. Resist poison. Interesting. Tame a chorus. Automatons. Artificer. Neat. Research, education, scholarship. I don't know if there's anything else that we're going to get into right now. This is like Legacy of the Dragonborn. excavation is. It's related to that. Companion, obviously, if you're doing the companion line. Lichdom is to become a lich. That's part of another major, like, DLC mod. Dragonborn, also pretty self-explanatory, and Vigilant of Stendar as well has their own. So let's go ahead and look at our actual inventory. That's us, right there. You're probably wondering how we got there. Just sort of awkwardly looking at this guy. But yeah, that's obviously, if you've only played vanilla, the menu. Oh, it's a little bit cut off because of the way I have it. It's my ultra wide coming into play. But it uses Sky UI, which is just like a more PC friendly way. But it looks like we start with a Staff of the Healing Hand and an Iron Sword. So maybe we're going to do a magic run then. Just Mage Hood and some common clothes. Shooting Stars, Fairy Info. I think Fairy Info is from the Legend of Zelda mod, which adds a bunch of like relics. Sorry, it is called Relics of Hyrule. So it adds like a bunch of items from the Legend of Zelda series. Weapons of Old, caption a fairy to keep in the ship. Oh, maybe not then. For the ship she would fail as the winds they will gale. And oh my goodness. Fishermen would benefit if they could by keeping a fail on their boat. For sitting all day along with the day can benefit by a person would bloat. A crabby person holds the key to finding the fairies and setting them free. I guess we probably need to go some docks for this? I don't know. Our Shooting Stars leaflet. This just lets us, like, mess with the frequency of shooting stars, which I don't know what they do. Default. Sure. No need to change any of that. Let us look at our magic. What do we know? Oak Flesh. A classic frenzy. A good way to get your enemies to commit crimes. Crackle. Yes, a nice 7 damage. A Conjure Spectral Wolf. Bless Home, which is not an actual spell. That's for multiple adoptions. And healing. And then we have a lot of abilities from different mods here. Including our ability to pray is here, I believe. Yes, it is. Okay. I think we need to turn the audio down. It is plenty loud enough without getting louder. Okay, so we kind of have maybe a bit of an idea of what we're going to do. Hello, Solana.
Blessings to you. The divines are listening.
Are they? Is there anything I can help you with?
Nah, I don't think so.
Okay, cool.
The
Yeah.
Temple of Divines is always open for worshippers.
Thanks, I guess. Oh. Activate Order of the Nine Divines. The valor and courage of Millennial Whitestrake is nothing short of legendary, and his legacy lives on in the relics of the 8 divines. Ages after his death, the Knights of the Nine sought to retrieve his relics, so they did, but only for a time because strife and pride tore the order asunder. Generations later, the order was reformed and the relics were regathered in an effort to put an end to Umaril the Unfeathered. At the end of the Great War, the relics were brought to Skyrim to preserve them, sealed in chests such as this, to only be opened by one who bears the will of the divine. Can I open this? It's impossible to pick this lock. Okay, fun that I pulled out my lockpicks to try, though. Let me just... Oh, okay. Okay, so I don't possess the will of the divines. Maybe now's a good time to pray. Now, in the previous one, there was like an ability wheel. Oh, I turned my HUD off. Um,
Remind us of our place when we forget.
I guess we'll just go to our magic and do our pray ability. Now, I don't think this will
knowledge
make.
of your divinity
No,
carries
it will
us
not.
through our daily trials.
But my divinity connection with my divine has gone up,
Let us walk in the steps of the divine.
so that's cool, I guess. I don't know how to get divine favor. I guess I need to maybe just increase that connection. What do we got? I'm not going to steal from the temple. I feel like I'm just going to get myself in trouble hanging around here. Let's move on. Let's get out of here. Let's go find something to do. The first person animations are new as well. The Wilder King. Worshipped by tribal wood elves in the pristine jungles of the Green Shade region of Valenwood. Cool. I will say it's not usually like a super long load time, but I haven't loaded Solitude before, so there is like the first time you visit a lot of places, it can definitely be a while to load. Watch it crash now that I've said this. It says it's a stable build though. It's a stable build. Yeah. Started Sunhill. I'm getting like 60 FPS out here in the city, so your mileage may vary, depending on where you are, what you're running. It's 5:55 a.m. What to do? Oh, well, I guess we can, we can go watch Rogvir get his head cut off. Hello! Petting stray cats is a risky business as you don't know what these cats have been through. Be ready to receive a vicious warning from certain cats and be aware they may carry all sorts of nasty diseases. That's slander. Cats are precious and lovely. Petting strays does have the advantage of increasing relations with strays more open to such attention. Well, I'm gonna pet this one. Does not sound.
Traitor.
Oh. Oh! I'm sorry. I'll leave.
Rogvir, you helped Ulfric
Stormcloak poor
escape the
Rogvir.
city after he murdered High King Tori.
Pardon me. You look like a fighter. Do you think you can help me out with something?
There was no murder.
There's an execution happening right next to us. Is now the time for this, Carol F? Depends. What's your issue?
I discovered that a nearby old cave has been reoccupied. And I guarantee those new inhabitants are unlike anything you have come across before. There is a whole pack in there that needs to be destroyed. But there are too many for me to handle on my own.
What do you know about the inhabitants? I'm reading off the dialogue options because they're over on the left side of the screen for some reason, instead of in the center.
I know that the creatures now living in that cave are very dangerous, and possibly magically possessed. They've been on the loose for a while and have settled now in Skyrim,
Yo, who's
tearing
that
up
walking
any
by?
person or
I don't
creature
recognize them.
they see fit. It needs to end, and I need someone who can get things done to help me.
You know, you seem to know a
What?
lot about this.
Yes, because I've been tracking this pack for a bit, as they've been wreaking havoc across Skyrim and all.
Did you slip this?
Now,
Ooh, they're
do
wearing
you want
fancy
to
clothes.
help me? I'm sure there will be loot in the cave, and I'll compensate you once we're done. When they're all fully dead.
Alright, I'll help you.
Excellent. Meet me outside Cold Hand's cave as soon as you can.
I will do that. Curse of the Hound amulet. Hey, this sounds way more dangerous than you made it seem at first. Also, are you just like super tall? Holy crap. Am I super short? Yes. But they're tall, even for a high elf. Who did that? Who are you?
Are you here to talk about my brother? Do you think his execution was justified?
I don't have an opinion
I
on
should make
this.
sure Svari's okay.
Who? Sir Jory of Coral? Mercenary Ranger? I don't remember this city being like this. Who are you?
Hmm?
Oh, I can just hire this person.
Aye.
What about you, Sir Jory of Coral?
Yes?
Is there anything I can help you
Nah,
with?
I don't think so. Good day.
Okay. Seemed like maybe a way to start the 9 Divines quest, but sure. Who are
New
you?
in town, right? And if you need a place to sleep, head over to the Winking Skeever. We keep a
I'm alright,
fine
thanks
inn.
though. It's daytime, even though the sun isn't up. Now, who are you? Yvette
You wouldn't
Sand.
have a few minutes to run down to the docks, would you?
I'm
Good luck out
busy.
there. Seems like a tough time to be wandering Skyrim.
Take my advice. Never gamble. Damn Ernskar has me in debt up to the
Skill
eyes.
issue. As much as
You should
someone
speak to
can
my
be.
daughter.
Is this
That's
Sir
the
Jory
matter.
again?
She's the
Where
brains
did
of
you
the
come
family.
from? Okay, anyway, we
might
have a
wanna
quest. We're gonna do a
rethink that.
quest.
You're missing out on some wonderful opportunities working in that bar.
What is it? Read, please help. Am I? Oh, a donation bowl. That's cool. We're gonna read the letter. Please consider helping support the local stray cats in the area by dropping a septum in our bowl. I thought that was gonna start a quest. Have a septum. Hooray! Hooray! And I see we're in third person again. That's what I was kind of saying about like third person being like the way the game wants to be played. I also feel like my FOV is a little bit off. But that could just be me. Let me try doing... Yeah, let's just turn that up to 100. Okay, this feels better. I didn't even see Rogvir's... Oh, that. Yes, the Climb Anywhere mod. That lets you climb up ledges. Isn't that handy? Sorry, bud. Alright, who was just standing in here? Who are you? Is that? Oh, that's just a normal NPC. I remember them. Alright, let's go. Let's get out of here. Let's go do that quest we got. The overworld. I'm too impatient to explore all of the town. We can do that after we go run this random errand we've given. Now, having said that, I do believe that some quests are leveled. So just because I'm going to do a quest does not mean that I'm actually capable of doing it. So we'll find out. No guarantee. Hello. Wow. It's quite a sight, isn't it? Look at these wonderful buildings. And now you might be thinking to yourself, the staff seems smaller when you hold it than when it's on your back. This is where the display manager comes in to play. So let's go me, just actor. I don't need. Yeah. Let's go. Staff. Here we go. Oops. So here you can like target the node where you want it to be. So this like stuck on my back right now. Now scale. That's what I want to adjust. Whoop, that did not change scale. but I don't know why. Should've. Oh dear. I have me selected. Huh, well. Yeah, I mean, that really should have just worked. Staff, yeah. Fixed frame rotation, that's fine. I wanted to change scale. You know, let me just scale it down a little bit, and maybe I just need to exit this. No, it didn't work. Okay, well, I'll have to look up and see that, but you should be able to scale and change the items that you wear so that they don't, like, I don't think I really want the staff to flop around like that, but it's a problem for later. Right now, we also need to decide what magic we're going to run in our offhand. Now, as much as I like the Staff of Healing, can I even heal myself with it? I don't think so. So let's put Oak Flesh in our left hand. And then Crackle in our right. Okay.
Ulfric Stormcloak, the rightful High King? What a
Yes.
laugh.
What a laugh. I am also laughing. Do not try me for treason. Where are we going? Cold Hands Cave. That's so... What? Why is it so far away? Where do we have to go? Maybe it's not as far as I thought, actually. We are so unprepared for this journey right now. No real supplies or anything. We have a little quest menu on our left side. I need to find like the HUD. Do we have like just menu made? General, 130 MCMs, mods per page. Let's just give them all. I'd rather just scroll through. Okay, I can't do all of them, but I can do most of them. Let that reset. Okay. Oh, a cat's life is what we interacted with already. So that was pretty cool. All right, a matter of time. The problem is that I don't like where the date appears right now. How do I turn that off? Display. Yeah, default. Default. Animated overlays. Armor clothing. Ashes of war. Better third person selection, which is great for people who play in third person. Now I'm just trying to find what our HUD is. Extended UI, maybe? Are you it? No. Oh, although, hold on. Aspect ratio. We are not playing in 16:9. Oh, dear. Okay, well, we're not playing in 16:10 either. So 16:9 it is. I guess that's our closest that we can get. WIMP. Flat world map framework. Helmet toggle. Now I know this mod. We can helmet and hoods, but not masks or hats. Hide in a safe location. Yes, thank you. Hotkey. What should we put this on? Our helmet? Let's see if plus is used for anything. That's not what I pressed. Okay. Oh, uh-oh. No, not that either. Here? There? Ah! Put it up there. Simple. Yeah. Hide in dialogue. Yes. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Now our helmet will automatically pull up and down. Again, third person stuff in this goes crazy. Hotkey skill. I don't even have skills to key. Don't trick me like that. Some immersive stuff, some listen, missives. This is potions, ordinator perks. Quick loot is great, but you can always just turn it off if you don't like it. That gives you a Fallout style. When you look at an inventory, it shows you what's in it. Show player in menus. Simply no.
Oh my god!
Ah! The stress that just went through my body. I forgot that I had a raid alert that sounded that. Oh my gosh. I just died inside. Thank you for the raid, lovely little baker. How was your stream? I haven't seen you in a while, but I lurked in a stream just a couple days, just a week ago maybe? Oh no, time's hard. I hope you had a great stream though. And thank you for the raid. We are playing some Nolvus Skyrim, and I'm trying to fix my UI, but I don't know what mod to fix. So that's where I'm at today. Toggle compass. I know which button does that. True HUD. Maybe it's this. Nah, this seems like other stuff. Yeah, this is other stuff. Player widget. Hide vanilla bars. Alignment setting. I'm not seeing one for my quest bars that are showing up. So I'm really... Well, you can change the bars to show the right colors. I say right, but just different from what they've decided to choose. I might do that later. Wow, I really am just not sure what shows. More HUD, maybe. Maybe it's under more HUD. I'm thinking big now. General. Okay. Icon size. Player data? Target data? I don't know. None of this looks like what I'm thinking. Okay, we'll just have it overlap. Oh, what's this? What did I do? I know what this is. That is for sure coming from A Matter of Time. You naughty little... I tried default. Just want sky dial thin. Let's do that. We don't want to show or display other stuff really. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Okay. Okay. It's still not quite right. Crap. Oh well. Moving on. We move on from that. And it's nonsensy nonsense. And instead we're heading back towards this cave. I'm trying to. It was very delayed. Yeah, sorry. I think my chat plugin has crashed, which is not great. But yes, I am supposed to have an interview with Sergeant Rosa. But we've been playing a nice little game of tag where I have not been in the city when Rosa is, because Summit came back to GTA, plus the holiday. It has been, like, I have an Emerald pass, and it has been impossible to get in the city. Oh, Shrine of Kinnereth. Oh, wait, so that's Meridia's Shrine up there. Neat. This is, like, totally unrecognizable to the area. Even the roads are different. Hours. Gosh, yeah, I was at 10 hours last for today, and then I was just like, I don't know how I'm ever supposed to get in this. I must be in Dragon Bridge already. Yeah, Dragon Bridge. Yeah, I can't imagine if Emerald is this bad. Like, there's no point in getting anything below Emerald right now. Emerald at least gets me in like the mornings, but I'm always at work, so. Fortunate Tavern.
Yes?
I'm going to have to like look up on the Discord what the UI presets are for everything, because I know that like even the XP bar is not as I've seen it. Look at these arches. Default ballistic, never. EMSQ. That's the way to do. I'm hoping that Cop Q will be not bad. It's oculatus. You don't want to get involved with them. Doesn't actually look like there's a road out there, so we may just go north through the wilderness to Queen's Cave. So have you been in the city much lately? Kind of asked and answered. Kind of lost my love for roleplay, I won't lie. Yeah, I think I just like didn't really have a story to go with. I think that's been the big thing for me. Because like I'm not working towards anything. Oh. All right, let's do battle. Why is a wolf strong enough to? Oh no! It's okay. Just stay stunned right there. Just stay stunned. Yeah. Yeah. Oh! I did it. I regret everything. Bro tried to do a story, didn't end up working, and Mac had no motivation. Getting a job just seemed like it was grinding more than role-playing. Yeah, I definitely feel that. Especially because, like, they said that they made changes so that jobs paid more. But it seemed to me, like, when I was doing some towing and stuff, like, it was paying $100 a job. I was like, I don't know what they're, like, what were jobs paying if they consider this adjusted to make them better? Because, like, I definitely don't like doing jobs and stuff when I could be out interacting. So I'm hoping that, like, maybe doing some cop stuff will sort of be a nice entryway. You have to visit the City Hall job board to activate it. Nice. I have struggled so hard to make payments on my vehicles. and it's actually just because I'm dumb. That's fine. That's fine. Being poor has been an era for Parker. Like, hasn't always had enough money to eat poor. But, oh man, that's good to know. I just thought that maybe everyone else was just doing crimes to make money. I was like, maybe they actually killed off civilian work. Maybe it's just done with. Basket, backpack of flowers. Oh, that's cute. Too bad you're dead. Take your dagger though. Is this book any good? Oh, it's an alchemy book. Oh no. Mac, no. All of your stuff. I'm so sorry. Allie? Did I get zapped or something just now? What happened? Leaf dagger. That's. So you lost your sandy house after working so hard to get it. Oh no, I'm gonna die. Leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. Leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. I'm sorry. Healing magic, healing magic. The house and the cars are GG. That sucks. That stinks so much. Yeah, I haven't talked to Fro in, I don't know, since before I graduated. So I hadn't ever found out what happened to your guys' house or anything. I haven't spoken to him in like 2 months or so. Yeah. Did he just kind of drop off the face of the planet afterwards? It's such a shame. Okay, a spot. I can find a spot. Level 3? I can make... I can Who said that? Who said somebody help? Who said that? No. Yeah. I'm surprised that... I mean, I guess I'm not super surprised because I also have not, like, kept good contact outside of roleplay. So that's fair. But I did graduate. I managed that, so that's pretty fun. But that's a weak excuse because I haven't graduated for 2 weeks now, so I could have been back. Yeah, because I talked to James a little bit. What are these? What are you? Yeah. Zap. Zap. Oh, I'm so doomed. No, wait, I have weapons. Thank you. I'm very excited. Oh no, you do a lot of damage. Oh, you heal up. Why are there so many of you? Oh, I'm not even gonna make it to the cave. Oh, stances increased to 11. Oh, I'm glad. That's what I was worried about right now, actually. Okay, gotta run. Gotta run. Let's come back soon. Yeah, that's what I'm really hoping to get in with the police and do some, like, especially with James being deputy mayor. I would love to, like, we talked a little bit about, like, him getting to do some, like, me and him doing some, like, PD and council storyline. So I think that would be interesting. All right, you're the only foghorn left. Only the sword. Yeah, and it seems like there's like another, I don't know, it seems like the city goes in bursts, and it seems like there's another burst starting. So, I'm like, okay. Wow, that was difficult. You know, Matt could always join the police too. Yeah, my other fallback for doing something actually storyline was like, I guess I'll just become a racer. Which I didn't have a lot planned for that. So I'm and driving. Yeah, that's so true. I guess you could be one of the, like, or not like passenger princess cops, but there are kind of, it is kind of that. But yeah, I didn't think it would be your scene. Yeah, it's just so wild to have gone from, like, having context that, like, any time of the day when I was in the city, someone would answer the call, to, like, it's just been James occasionally now. So I was just kind of like, Parker especially was just like, I guess I'll just be here. Ooh, a sky shot. Oh, the hood thing works. Yeah, I really don't know if I'll be any good at driving. I'm not really like a pursuit guy. Like, my record for escaping from PDMs is 1 out of like 4 or 5. So it'll be interesting to see if I am any better as a cop than I was as a criminal. I thought I was supposed to meet them here. Oh, I was. My character's covered in blood. Does that stay until I take a bath? Oh no. I'm so bloodied. Stop playing. Frogon. Who were around. Didn't make sense storyline. One of those people are dating IRL. That is like... yeah, that is definitely like... You know, some people are just like... They wouldn't draw the line, right? But... Oh, wait. Was I supposed to meet them? Take the car. Maybe I'll just clear it out and she'll get here in a bit. Yeah, because, like, you could shoehorn a story, but in the end, or is it actually going to have been a great story? And maybe, you know, maybe it could end up being. What is... What? No. No! That's a pretty tree. died in a few seconds to a dog.
Hmm?
Oh. And I decided characters wouldn't even date in game because Han had basically forbidden Mac to see his characters. Ooh. Yikes. Is it someone that Parker's met? Because I also, like, I haven't seen Adam or Ruby or, oh, everyone's name, like Mr. Pink or like Parker hasn't run into anyone. No one's been around. Well, I know Pablo has been around a little bit, I think, but he's the mayor now, so. Yeah, that's wild, though. Okay, well. I managed to die without having saved the game.
Remind us of our place when we forget.
Let us walk in the steps of the divine.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I remember that guy. I think I ran into him. I don't know. I know you introduced me to him at, I think, the Valentine event is maybe when you pointed him out. And I think I've run into him since then. Daniel. Yeah, I can't say I've run into him. Like, just, like, knowing that he, like, Parker didn't know. But I knew. Raccoon Mask, yeah, okay. Definitely. Daniel Raccoon Mask. That's how I'm gonna remember him now. Trade routes. Okay, let's try this again. This time, the cat and I are gonna be friends. Let me pet the cat. I know, petting is dangerous, but this cat loves me. Nope, he attacked me. Run. Ouch.
You helped
Damage.
Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city.
I'm sorry,
after
kitty. I
Nolvus
want you to
captured
be my
Ulfric.
friend.
By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude.
It stabbed me.
There
It's
was no
fine.
murder. Ulfric challenged Story. He beat the High King in fair
Okay.
combat.
Pardon me.
Such is our way.
Yes, I'm gonna
There is
skip
a
all your
hole.
dialogue because we've actually
It
talked
need-
before. I just died.
When they're all excellent. Meet me outside Cold Hand's cave as soon as you can.
I will. But apparently you won't be there because you didn't show up last time. I know. Don't worry, I will. That cat and me, I'm gonna find it like some fish and give
I
it.
go to Sodom.
And it's gonna be like, I had you wrong. Oops. I alt-tabbed in the middle of a loading screen. Well, now I can look at my audio mixer, I guess.
Those
There we
rebels
go.
better not try coming to Hofingar.
Alright, try this again, and I'm gonna survive against those dogs. But yeah, I've had a lot of run-ins with EMS specifically lately. Just from things like I hit a biker NPC up near Stab City, and they got out and shot me, and every NPC in Stab City started shooting me. And it was just awful. So EMS shows up, they fly the helicopter up. And I'm like, yeah, I got shot. And then he comes over and he's like, oh, you got shot. Everywhere. I was like, yeah, I meant everywhere. Yeah, it was awful. Every single one of them pulled a gun. And I was like, come on. All I did was like hit them. Lost you? I was watching Tal's stream when that happened. It's possible if Angel 1 had to go pick up yeah. If I didn't actually ask the EMS's name. So I don't know which one picked me up. But yeah, Angel 1 had to go up to Stab to get me because I got shot up. I've also crashed my motorcycle a couple times up near Sandy. It's, I end up dead by a roadside a lot lately. It is, oh, I have to do this again. It is becoming a bit of a problem. I don't know if anyone's starting to recognize me. But if so, that is embarrassing. Yeah, it was pretty embarrassing for me. Oh, what? Why is this guy dead? Oh, no. Goodness, Lord Nolvus, Trader in Stormcloak Alley. Oh, man. I could just steal his stuff, man. Can I steal his stuff? I mean, he doesn't need it. What? Okay, yeah, I haven't been streaming when I've been playing because it's like I don't even know if I'll get in queue, much less like get in queue on a or get into the city at like a set time. So I just have usually VOD recordings, but like memory gate good. Get on here. I should probably do that. It's just like it's been like 11 p.m. sometimes when I'm getting in, so I've been like, okay, I'm gonna be awake for an hour and a half. Hello? Hello? Is there anyone to sell things to me?
Be careful.
Yeah, wake up. It's sell. Oh no, it's not selling time. Fall asleep to that stream. I appreciate that. Maybe I will. Maybe that's what I'll be for. I'll be for the people who just need to fall asleep. They just need some nighttime entertainment. I'll just go ahead and wait an hour. Okay. Store should open in 1 minute. Well, since this is on, I don't know why the lights in there are so wild.
Never forget.
It's so bright. Hello.
Yeah? Take a
I'd
look.
like to sell some things with you. Okay. Let me sell you this emerald circlet I found totally legitimately. And this vampire's blood gem that I have, apparently. And this iron sword. Now, what do you sell? I'll just get that dagger again, I think, that I found in the woods. So maybe something with a little bit of protection. Dark witch armor. Stream more. I think I've got a schedule set now that I'll be at least live, I think, on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. But I'm only committing to Monday and Wednesday right now. I mean, I am thinking of doing magic. Oh, just kidding. 16,000 gold? Come on. I can't even afford the boot. 6,000 gold? Outrageous. You're off Wednesdays? Nice. There we go. Wednesdays will be the golden hour. Nemesis garb. Oh, that's like double what I have right now. Do you have like Nemesis boots I can have? Into your repo lobby? I have not had a chance to play repo because like I'm like the last one to get off a lot of times, so my friends would be like in a full lobby already, so I have not had a chance to play it yet. I would be so down to play some repo. I don't think I'll be good. I love the little heads that just go whack, whack, whack. It's like me, but if I was a robot, that is exactly how it would be. I can't afford anything that increases armor. Okay, well. It's not how I thought this would go. I should have cast Oak Flesh. That's the... It was a skill issue. Are there like levels in repo? Or is it just kind of like... you just play until it ends kind of deal? Oh no, we don't need to go south, we need to go north. Go ahead, Dragon Bridge. I'll come back when I have more money. How did this skip? Okay. Yeah, I've played the tutorial, and that's about it. Which, that was cool. The tutorial definitely gave me enough to be like, oh yeah, this will be fun. Where did I go into the mountains? I bet I went up there. Oh, do I gotta redo mine. Repo reminds me of like, not in like actual gameplay, but in like the way people play it and like just how it works. Reminds me a lot of like early Among Us lobbies. In like the best way. Wood. Yeah, absolutely. I will be 100% down. And yeah, it really is. It's like, it's got that same level of like chaos and fun, I think. Hold on, wait. Time out, Skeever. Time out. I gotta get my magic out. That. Oh, I missed. How did I miss? You're a rat, and I can't defeat you. I was never worried. I don't like that. Do I need money? Okay. How long does flush last? 120 seconds? Okay. Now, if I remember right, I can favorite this? Delirious. Yeah. Hey, I'm glad you got to hang around, but yeah, definitely get some sleep. Take care of yourself. Do not try and stay up too late. And it's been good catching up. Hopefully I'll be around more too, so it'll be longer than months before I message you. Sound. This time. No, you didn't see me. Yeah. Potion of minor healing. Ooh, that's worth a lot. Alright. Give me that. Yikes. Hit me up off more often. Will do. Good night. Wait, where's the deck? I already picked up the...
You may call it distraction, whatever you go. Lost, no faith.
I would prefer if you didn't, madam. Is it healing off the damage I'm doing? Oh, man. Did I get the dagger? I did. Gosh. We're out of here. What's this?
You there, citizen. This area is off limits. You're interfering with Imperial business. Yeah, so you'll have to pay us a fine. Say, 100 gold. Pay up, citizen.
Pay up, citizen. I don't have any. Oh, come on!
Fine. Your blood won't rob me. Come on!
Stop that!
Why do they have a magic user, please? I'm sorry. Perish. Oh, my magic doesn't go that far. Good to know.
Want a real fight, eh?
Okay, these guys are like level 2. I can fight these guys.
You won't be the last.
Get closer. Too close. Too close.
Magic is for the weak. You're weak.
That was just me. You're healing? Stop healing. I wish you would stop doing that. I don't have enough magic to cast Oak Flesh. But you would be a good source of armor.
This is the end.
Alright. Bitch. Okay. Oh, I meant to do this. No, I did need to do this because I need healing. I'm a mess, I'm a mess, I'm in danger and I am a mess. Oh, she's gonna
You
kill me.
won't live. Please don't.
Oh! Okay.
Just give up!
Okay, perfect. It's the level 2.
You're weak.
Okay. Dodge. Stab. Oh, your mace is weak. You're too slow. You stay right there, stuck in that rock. You stinky level 6. While I search your friends. Oh, we got armor up. I'm not gonna wear or use a warhammer, but we have got armor up. Sure. Okay. Okay. I think we can do this. He's using a two-handed.
You want a real fight, eh? Come on. You want the first, and you won't be the last.
Oh, you almost baited me with that one, buddy. Oh! Oh, you almost got me again. Yes! Oh. Amazing. Okay. Highlander armor. That seems cool. Let's wear that. That seems cooler than the stuff that I had, but I will take that to sell. Okay. Okay. I think my oak flesh is still on. What's my armor rating? 98 is my overall rating. Cool. Where did I end up? How did I? I'm so far from where I'm meant to be. Actually, I take that back. I don't think I'm that far from where. These are obviously the original soldiers that those bandits took everything from, yeah. Thanks for the venom, I guess. Okay, Cold Hands Cave is right this way. I'm not sure what's going on with my chat again. Are those the fog? The mistlings? I think those are the mistlings over there. I didn't stop by this building. I'm gonna do that this time. Yeah, let's get a look at our outfit we're rocking. That's fun. I like that. It's a rugged look. A key lock? The key around here somewhere? Who the heck is Fraudma? Guess we can explore this area and see if I can find Fraudmar. I'm not optimistic. This could be Fraudmar. Ow! That's such a dumb little Skyrim glitch. I don't even know if it's a glitch, but like, when you walk into bones, they move fast enough to hurt you. Like, every time without fail. Let's get this sky shard again. Thank you. What was that? What did I just see over there? Why are there stairs leading up here anyway? That's a good question. Oh, because you go down into here now. We're going to save our game. Uh-huh, nice try. Can't be fooled. Oh, you scared me for a second. What in the level 30? I do not think I can defeat him. Okay, maybe though. Hear me out. You are old and slow, and I have a dagger. I can read you. Look. Didn't see that coming. Did not see the shield bash coming. You gotta stop doing that. Block all you want. My magic will overwhelm you eventually. Oh yeah, level 30 is nothing. Okay. Yeah! Press the attack. Let's go! Oh yeah! Value 60, value 5. Cool. And that's the only one in here, right? Yeah. Okay. Potion of minor magicka. Cool, I guess. Wow, what a high level monster. I am very worried about what's going on up over, because we're hearing a lot going on. What is that? What are you? I don't think I can outplay that one. I mean, we'll find out. 45? Maybe. Nope. I think he's healing too. No. There's no way. Gonna put my dagger away, because there is no way. Nah. It is not happening. Cold hands. Okay. I thought Carlith was supposed to meet us here. I will wait 2 hours. No? Okay. We go at it alone. That's fine. Get up! Stop! I just kept crouching and uncrouching. Okay. Is that battle music? A little anachronistic. Okay. Let's do this. Okay. And then we cast some heal. Cool. And then I think I grab a shield. Let me try again. I can take these guys, I feel. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. Yeah, come back, come back. Okay. Gotta really figure out the equipment cues. Alright, what do we got here? Equipment to yoink? You don't need it anymore. Empty sack. Joe. Ooh, some steel ingots. These are worth something, if nothing else. Oh, now that I died, I don't even know if that witch armor is in that shop now. And I didn't go back and double check. Interesting. Okay. Magic. I don't need dog meat. Yeah, using oak flesh really helped, I think. Yeah. Oops. I don't actually need a flush right now. Okay, let's go ahead and put Crackle and heal. Don't have to keep opening the menus for now. Not great. I'm not gonna sleep here. No! I was literally healing! That's so frustrating. Okay. Healing. Crackle. Okay. This is a good idea. I summoned the wolf. And then I do a flush. Then I heal. Let's go. Go, wolf, go. Great. Tree routes crashing every time you die stinks. Yeah, now the runt comes. Like, not even attacking the slope thing. Really? The wolf, my spectral wolf just did not come in. Great. And now I get less loot from here. No, but 4 septums, 5 septums. Okay. Balances out, I suppose. I'll take your artichokes. Telling good. Okay. Did I just get zapped too? Gosh, this is so difficult. Not the least switch because, like, I feel like I can't see when I hit them. Okay, let's try this again, little wolf. Go get him. Yeah. And run from the cloud. So my wolfers. Well, now we know. Alright, this is where I died last time. Just say. We die this time. We face him again. Okay. We're oak flushed. We hit him with the correct. There he is. Yeah. Not this time. There's a stronger one. Called Nar. How did a Horker Tusk? Steel Eye? How does it? No, dog. No Steel Axe for you. Not supposed to have that. I should level up. Ooh! So it used to be you could only level up while sleeping. Oh man, what do we increase? Probably our destruction. Drop 5 points into that? Wait, we only get 19 points. That's kind of annoying. Yeah, put that up to 15, I guess. And speech, maybe? Maybe enchanting? Let's do some enchanting. I don't know. Maybe I save it for now. We could use a little more health. Oh, wow. Okay, so we have another level up already. Yeah, so this is one of the nice things about Nolvus is the level up system. You don't level up things by doing them anymore. Some people like it, some people hate it. I think it's different. So it's cool to do. The main way you get XP is by killing things and by traveling to new places. So you assign your stats. Otherwise, it makes it nice because it's like, if I want to go smithing, I'm not going to arbitrarily raise my level by smithing a bunch, you know? And to have no combat skills. So you can focus on upgrading your combat skills or your smithing skills, but your actual level won't just outscale you crazily. However, there is like set level, as you saw, like with the level 30 Draugr that I fought. Not everything levels with you, so it's kind of a moot point anyway, but it is something to consider when playing through the mod pack, is that you will get to assign your abilities. So let's go ahead and actually go up to 20 in destruction, and then we have another 10 to dump into something. I really liked Alteration. It has some cool spells. I can only put 3 into Alteration? What's up with that? Oh, because it's not linear costs. Let's do some Magicka this time. For level 3 as well. 25. Might as well do some enchanting while we're here. And I'll take another hit to Magicka. Alright, level 4. Let's go. That says heavy armor. This says school of destruction. That's better. Weird little mismatch there for a second. Okay, destruction. Yeah, more powerful and cost less. Let's get some of that. And this is Ordiner. Ordinator? Ordinator. Ordinator. Sorry, I know I have an accent. Overhauled perks. So your perks are going to be different. Like we have Destruction Mastery, but then we have Harsh Lesson. Our projectile spells interrupt spellcasting. And then we have our dual casting right. Then we have Spell Surge. And up here we have like Force of Nature, Fire spells and Sunlight, Frost spells during snow. And obviously you can see that we're just going perks on perks on perks on perks. So, not quite the vanilla perk system. And I really liked going through the alteration perk tree in V5. So there was some stuff about mage armor. Yeah, armor spells are twice as strong. And there was like, spells are 25% stronger. Absorption and magic. Yeah, so there was a lot of like, you gain 100 armor rating while wearing robes. So there was, it made mages viable, in my opinion. So let's take a point into Alteration Mastery. 10% less magicka while wearing robes, but we're not quite there yet. Let's pop out. Okay. We killed the Nolvus. Does this go? This is a different room from where the Nolvus was. Let's explore this room first. Ooh, a gym. Yoink. We do got a little send to the level up over and over there, but here's what it is. And these doggies found themselves a big bone. Mammoth tusk. Give that to Ysolda later. Iron ingot, onyx. Yeah, those are all pretty good. Money. We are going to need to cast Oak Flesh for the next fight, as it has definitely expired. Oh look, it doesn't take so much of our magic anymore. There are too many dogs. Dead again? Our level ups! Oh. It just doesn't seem. That's not the spell I thought I had equipped. Let's go, Gnar. Okay, so there's about to be a lot of them in that room. Gotta remember what I did for level ups. Yeah, I get it. It's still the same world though, Mr. Trades. Okay, let's do our level ups here. Do alteration. Up to 25. Destruction to 1. We take 1 hit to health. Up to 15. And we take 2 to magicka. I did 30? Okay, yeah. Auto alteration. Take alteration mastery. Now, Venetian magic, I did this. And it gives you spell slots, I think. Next to my spells do not use magicka and are twice as effective. It's cool, but I kind of ended up wishing I hadn't taken it because of all the other abilities that can be used. Yeah. Yeah. Don't have a bow. Alright, let's save here. The oak flesh. We crack. And we try to only attract a few peppers. Okay, I got one. Where's he going? Potion. While I'm drinking the potion? That doesn't seem fair. Doesn't seem fair that to stop time and drink a potion, though. Who's this? More. Oh, wow. Let's just stab something. What do you think? I'll try this. Come on. No! I felt like I was close there. Man, I don't know what to do here. I know the answer is like level up, get better gear, and come back, but oh, okay. This is what I'll do. Get him off. No, bro. Okay. That went okay. Gotta be wary of those, like, sloped portions. Gosh, we are save scumming. Yep, let's go, bud. Just you and me. No. Is in fact not just me and him. Called his friends. Oh my gosh, this is so difficult. Talk about combat. I don't want to turn it down from adepts. I could. That would make it easier, but... I can't let these dogs beat me. Let's go. Back in. They gotta be running their own dogs finally, right? You can hear how much faith I have in that sentence. I, in fact, do not suspect that they have to be running their own dogs. Okay, it's happening again. Yes. Barely. Dude, those level 9s. But hey, every level 9 we defeat is another level stronger we are. Or something like that. We go again. All these poor dead animals. Yeah. Let's do this. Not you again. Yes. Gosh, they don't even drop loot. Drop dog meat. Can I find some loot over here? I'm not optimistic. Okay. Armor up soon. Beaver tail. Oh, a chest. Septum garnet. Yeah, okay. Some decent stuff. Sorry, dear. Man. Alright, next stop. But first, we do have to oak flesh again. Alright, oak flesh. Crack. Let's go. Next stop. Last stop? Probably not. Given how this is gone. The magic. So hard. Ah! Oh, this is Igna Houndkeeper. Broken Hound Amulet. Shaped like a hound face. No armor. Well, I'm not gonna wear it then. Take that stuff though. Okay. Did I see any other loot? So, did Igna's own dogs kill them? Ah, a fake card. So when you find fake cards, you get 13 cards of each type. And then they give you bonuses when you look for the set. Yeah, special. Honestly, I've played with this mod a lot because I think it's from Legacy of the Dragonborn is where these playing cards come into. I've never completed a set, not once. They're so random, it's so hard to find all of them. Steel Greatsword. I'm gonna leave that. Value per weight is 5. Yeah. Not my dig. Down turn rate. Sweet. Yeah, these are good value and value per weight. Another chest. Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Excellent. Look at all that. Good loot. I don't remember if we saved. I'm afraid another dog's gonna jump out. Put me in the dirt. I think we're in the clear though. Amulet Standar, sure. Not gonna wear it. Okay. It does not say cleared. That's funny, it shows me all their bodies. The sound effects are so loud for some reason. Alright, let's get out of here and let's go make some money. To buy better armor. Or robes. These doggos are so strong. So strong. But I beat him. I guess, like, you would have to probably at least be level 10 to make it to Solitude if you were just walking there. So that would probably not have been terribly strong. But as a first quest, oh my goodness, that was so difficult. What's that? Hey. Bad wolf. Yeah, fighting wild animals is harder. They don't telegraph their attacks. That wolf fell. Wonder, yeah. Nice. Late at night. Can we just fast travel back? Let's just fast travel. Straight to the Winking Skeever. Just gotta let it load now. Gotta figure out why my chat is broken here. Okay, that did take longer than I thought it would.
So exciting when new folk come into town. I bet you've had plenty of adventures.
Maybe I have. Did my FOV reset again? No, she's just standing really close to me. Ooh.
Ah, yet another new face. I'm from Hammerfell, you see. I can hardly keep track of all the people I've been meeting.
Your armor is very cool.
Good to talk to a fellow traveler.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go and eat. Oh. Hello.
Welcome to the Winking Skeever. Take a load off and enjoy the atmosphere.
The bar was that. Ooh. This shiny thing. Huh. Oh, not stealing it. But I could.
Sovngarde. No. All I ask is to see my family.
What's with the really shiny wine glass right there? Anyway.
Welcome to the Winking Skeever, friend.
I'd like to rent a room.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Thank you.
I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
If you must. Who's seeking treasure enclosed? Oh, it's the Dragonborn galley. Or gallery.
Oh, Mari.
Piece of turquoise.
This is an ode to Skyrim's staunch protectors.
And then it gets. I gotta figure out some of the lighting settings too.
To the days come and gone, for the age of aggression is just about
Their name?
done.
Huh.
We'll drive out the storm.
You don't look like the rest of this rabble. Are you from around here?
No, I am not. But I get around.
Interesting choice of words. Did you mean that how it sounds? Wait, it doesn't matter. Let me cut to the chase.
I'm
I'll be
listening.
here for a while. And I hear there are bounties on many worthwhile adversaries. Of course, I could take them on myself, but it might be better with company. Interested in venturing together?
Sure. But do I get to know who you are?
Since you asked so nicely, I suppose I can tell you. I'm Katana.
Good enough for me. I'm Gwen.
Lovely. Now that we'll be traveling together, I should tell you that I have a saber cat.
Pog. Or in Skyrim, anything is possible.
Good attitude. Let's go.
There's a feeling of darkness lurking around Katana. I'd ask her about it, but she doesn't seem like someone who trusts easily. Now, though, it looks like she has something to say.
Before we get carried away, I have something for you.
Okay. What's this?
It's a feather, imbued with properties that are linked to me. Let's just say, I have a habit of blinking. If you've lost me, simply place the feather on your palm. Something tells me you'll need this. Anyway, shall we go?
Cool. Just randomly encountered a follower. With some sick weapons. Neat.
I wouldn't wander here alone.
Solitude is as
Come on,
glorious as
the
they say
carriage
it
is
was.
the safest way to travel.
Before we met. Let's do that.
How about I sleep in this bed? That's what I had planned. Oh, I even pulled the covers over. That's fun. Close the door. I'm sleeping in here. We're gonna get a solid 6 hours. I could never. Oh, yeah. So this is activating the Sunhelm mod, which is, if you've heard of Frostfall, one of the more famous survival mods, or I Need, or stuff like that. They're usually things that add in like temperature awareness and the need to eat or drink. Well, Sunhelm does that too. So Sunhelm means that I'll need to eat, I'll need to drink, and I'll also need to make sure that I wear warm clothing and like don't get soaked in cold places. You can edit how it goes, like how severe, how often, stuff like that. I am covered in blood. So yeah, let's go ahead and do a quick break. Oh yeah, covered in blood. Well, very intimidating. You'll have a hard time getting a good bargain or persuading anyone with your current appearance. So that's another unique mod that gets thrown in here. Again, diving fully in to our immersion here, you'll get covered in dirt and blood as you adventure, and people don't want to trade with you when you're not clean, so you'll need to get clean. So a lot of the houses allow you to bathe. You can bathe in rivers, or all of the inns also have baths that you can go in. So, I mean, really, the role-playing mods here run deep. So we're going to get bad trades if we try to trade. And I do want to go to the stores and offload this loot. So let's go talk to the innkeeper and get the bathhouse key.
Welcome to the Winking Skeever, friend.
Well, they used to have bathhouses.
The Imperials.
Remember the Winking Skeever?
Maybe it's just open access now.
They found it. They actually found it.
What did they find?
Riorn's drum. Nobody knows where he died, and therefore where his drum might be. Haldir was the missing link. Riorn entered Haldir's cairn in secret and presumably died there. Now all I need to do is find someone to get it. Wait, you. You could do it. I need you to get me that drum.
They're just roaring. And why do you want his drum?
You're joking, right? Riorn, only the most famous battle drummer of the Second Age? Well, famous among bards, at least. That drum has been in half a dozen famous battles. It's a priceless artifact. Riorn was always looking for new stories to tell. It seems he was writing a lay about Haldir when he vanished. That was the missing clue. I suppose I should return to my papers.
Okay, so we got another quest. Here's the danger with talking to people. You might get a quest.
By blade or by spell. If you want it dead, I'll make it dead. All you need to do is pay my fee.
Yeah, thanks. I'm poor.
Good business for the East Empire Company means all the more gold for the Empire. Farewell.
Good for you, I guess.
The spell, but deadlier still is the one who wields both.
Eh. Let's go see if the still a place to bathe down here. Yes, it's just open now. You don't have to pay to get access. Just one problem. I don't have any soap. Can I wash up without soap? Fill bottles. Yep. Sure. Yeah. Taunt enemies? I didn't even know I had that. There we go. Wash and rinse. Oh, I'm just covered in blood. That's better. So now we'll get decent deals. Hooray! Just gonna put on my clothes real quick, which are now damp. There we go. No need to have my hood on display. Well, that's great that you don't have to pay for that anymore. Alright. Speak to Carolith. I bet she is waiting now at the cave. Because we were supposed to meet Carolith there. They were not there, so I bet they're there now. Yep. Yup. Okay. Annoying, but whatever. Let's go to bits and pieces. Not radiant raiment.
A coin or two for a veteran?
It doesn't matter how many
much
times
to
you
ask.
Bits and pieces. Let's do some selling.
Welcome to Bits and Pieces.
Hello.
I'm sure you'll find what you need here.
I hope so too.
Biren said you got here just before the execution.
Yes.
Must have been a lovely first sight.
But I didn't come in through that. What have you got for
Take a
sale?
look.
I don't need that. I don't need that. I will keep Inga's axe, just in case. I will sell this staff because it doesn't heal me. I don't need this amulet of Stendar or the ancient iron shield. Yep. Just keep selling this stuff. Highlander stuff is cool. The Hound Mask we're gonna keep just in case it is a quest item. I'm gonna sell all this Imperial stuff that I got. I will keep the Mage Robes of Destruction, I think. Although that witch armor looked really cool. But they're only gonna give me 6 septums. Wow. I don't think I'm getting a good deal. Goodness.
Of course.
Alright, take my Drucker. Oh, of course. Never mind. I'm out of here,
Back to bits and
actually.
pieces.
I feel like I got robbed just now.
It's anytime.
Barely made any money from selling that stuff. Alright, let's just warp here. That's totally honest, I think. God of wisdom and logic. The Keeper of the Elder Scrolls. That's the name! The name of the game! That's the name! Hello, Carla. That's that.
There. It's done. They're all dead. For good. The amulet is broken, and I think the curse is too. If you want, you can take it. But I wouldn't wear it, just to be safe.
Something tells me you knew more than you let on to before.
Yes, you're right. I left some parts out of this story.
I think we missed some.
I knew Inga. A bit. Before she turned into this. I come from this small town in High Rock when I wasn't doing mercenary work. One day, about a year ago, Inga and her massive pack of hounds came strolling in. She let them run about and they took over the town. After a fortnight, we were all sick of them. My friend told me to let it go and that they'd all just move on in a few days, but I wanted them gone. I confronted Inga, told her to control her dogs or get out. Before she could even say a word, one of her dogs jumped me and nearly bit half my face off. I was in and out of consciousness after that. Inga had taken her dogs and slunk away before the townspeople could stop her.
I take it Inga wasn't undead at this point.
She wasn't. My friends wanted me to rest and recover, but as soon as I knew what had happened, I was just filled with anger. I couldn't just let her get away with what she did to me. As soon as I was well enough, I left to try and find her. I've been around High Rock quite a bit. On my travels to one of the cities, I met a merchant with a particularly dangerous and cursed amulet. This amulet was just stuck in my mind. It was shaped like a hound head. I knew if Inga saw it, she would just have to have it. Once I had that amulet, it didn't take all that long to find Inga again. Some travelers had been harassed by her on the road.
Then what?
I went into her hideout under the guise of making peace. There was no way I could kill all those dogs head on. Fortunately for me, the hounds seemed enamored by the amulet and let me offer it to their master. Inga accepted the amulet, and when she put it on, power exploded from it. The magic was released wildly from it into the hounds, and the string of the amulet seemed to strangle Inga. It was chaotic, and I ran.
So you're the cause of their possession?
I am. I thought I had killed them, but when I returned, they were gone. I looked around for signs of the pack, but didn't hear anything for months. All that time in between, I didn't go home. I couldn't face them. I don't think what I did was right, and I knew I had caused more misfortune giving Inga the amulet and allowing the pack to hurt even more people. When I located them again, I knew I had to destroy the pack for good, but I also knew I couldn't do it by myself.
I understand. It's quite a tale, and I think you've made it right.
Really? Oh, thank you. I feel so much lighter having told you and ended this. Here's your reward for helping me. Some gold and a spare set of my armor I have. I can't thank you enough for helping me and understanding. I think I ought to return to my town and face up to them for just disappearing.
Ooh, so we could... It looks like we can get them as a follower. What the heck, might as well. Wouldn't you rather travel around with me for a bit?
Oh, that's very kind, but I have people that I think are missing me back home. I need to tie up that loose end as well.
I wish you good luck then.
Thank you. Hopefully, we will meet again in the future.
So, Igna was already dead when we got there. We didn't have to fight Igna again. But we also missed talking to Karlith the first time when we got here. For unknown reasons. They just weren't here. Neat. Let's check out what we got. So a little bit of gold and Kara's arm, which is much better than what we have right now. Maybe we give that to
Hey.
Need to trade some things with you.
I don't think so.
Oh. Rejected. So what brings you to Skyrim?
I don't feel like talking much right now. How about later?
Sure. Okay, cool. So
let's go.
Katana is sort of a follower right now. I think that with Katana, let me get my flash right here. I think we can take on this Nord Sentinel. I do. Unless it heals. Yeah, okay. I don't... That's... Go, Katana. We can do this.
Here we go.
You should get in there. Did she die instantly?
It'll be all right. A close call for someone.
Let's get out of here. Just kidding. This was such a dumb idea. Katana, get out of there! Is there like an off button for the sentinel down here? That'd be great. Oh, the potions, where'd they go? He's making a mess up there. You rat. I think I just heard Katana come. Oh, hello. Can we jump up this now? No. What's going on? Where's Katana? And what's up with the weird wind sound? That's really annoying. I don't know where Katana is. Okay, we have spells and something here. I'm getting out of here. Let's look at our other quest. Find Yorn's drum. And let's get somewhere so we don't hear this stupid wind. Oh my gosh. What an awful, awful sound effect. Oh, thank goodness. Alright, we head for Dragon's Bridge. I need to get a tent, I think, so we can sleep in the wild. Not exactly the way I planned on going to Dragon's Bridge. This is maybe not too bad. Oh, oh. Okay. Got a little dicey for a second, but everything. Safely in Dragon Bridge. Let's go check if the shop was the witch armor. Oh, lumber camp. Memory gate goods. All right. Hello, Marie. What do you got
Take
for
a
sale?
look.
Witch armor stuff? Dark Witch Amethyst Amulet. Now we're talking. Not hollow, but Dark Witch armor. All right. I would love to buy that, but I do not have 10,000. Is this the circlet I sold? 20,000? I think I'm getting ripped off here. This is crazy. 7 1. Why are the prices so bad?
Good day.
No way. Kitty. Oh, it's purring. I love it. Can I adopt you? Be sure to give it a name and drop by one of 2 stores in Skyrim to purchase a collar, cat bed, toys, and most importantly, food. It's vital you keep your cat fed and happy to avoid them running away or worse, die. Name your cat. What to name my cat? We'll name him after a boat. Sloop. Yay! Sloop will come with us now. Let's go, Sloop. This is great. This is a good game. That's my cat, Sloop. This is a good game. Okay. Where is this drum at? Riverwood, Heaven. It is... Travel to Falkreath. We can just take the carriage. The outfit, dude.
Until next time.
Yeah. Until next time. Oh. Do they have the carriage stops? I did not. In V5, there were carriage stops added to the minor towns. And I really appreciate that. Because otherwise, the, like, transportation network makes no sense. Okay. We're gonna have to do the call for Summon Katana. Hello. That's Sloop the cat, by the way, over there. He's playing around. Sloop the cat is our new friend. So be nice to him.
What are you thinking about?
Thoughts?
Where do you like to go around here?
Nowhere.
Onward.
I don't know this place. I don't know you. It's funny that Falkreath is on here. It's Dawnstar. Although, the fact that you go that direction to get to Dawnstar is kind of interesting. Like, you would have... Wouldn't you go through Morthal first? I don't know. What are you up to?
I'm on a pilgrimage to the shrine of Azura, the goddess of twilight. If you'll excuse me.
Yeah, of course.
Mm-hmm.
So yourself excused. Off we go. Oh, you can just take the guard shield. Yep, off to Solitude. Don't mind me sprinting away.
Need a ride?
Yeah, I do.
Where do you want to go?
I need to go to Falkreath.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
I hate archers.
I wouldn't wander here alone at night. Come on now. My carriage is the safest way to travel.
Yeah, you already got me. The new ad. I know nothing of that, but that's a pretty cool image. And we're off to Falkreath. Use specialized rods to catch the rarest fish. Well, I don't really catch fish, you understand, of course. Your hunger is increasing. Debuffs to stamina and melee effectiveness. Continuing to mismanage your hunger will eventually cause you damage over time. Restore hunger by eating food. My exhaustion is increasing. Yeah, I get it. Don't judge me. It's morning. Okay, we will go ahead and eat some potato soup. Maybe just eat, yeah, potato soup. Nice. Can I actually eat soup? Oh, that's fine.
City, nestled in the forest. It's beautiful. I love it here.
I'm glad you're a fan. There should just be like lanterns hanging around. I'm not enjoying how dark everything is. But like I said, maybe that's some lighting settings I need to mess with. Let's drink from our water skin. All right. We are now way closer than we were, so that is great. A bunch of missives to do jobs. I think that's probably Dengear. That again. Who are you?
Falkreath's warriors always return, one way or another.
Oh, the owner of Grave Concoctions. The armors being
Until
totally
next time.
different really throws me, I think.
Try
Even
not to
Tekka's outfit
judge
is different.
Falkreath too harshly, visitor. The war has been hard on us.
Okay, well, Tekka looks a little younger than I remember.
Maybe you can help me.
This seems like a Radiant quest I'm gonna regret.
Of course. Of course. It's all in this note. Don't judge Dengear too harshly. He's old, but he means well.
A missing person. Okay, well. That's on me. I shouldn't have accepted a Radiant quest. Okay. Well, we'll go straight to do this quest then. Let's go find Bjorn's tomb. Whoa. Nah. I'm not dying today. Surely there's a road or something up there? Maybe this piece of stone is a road marker. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Here and over here. I don't know what I'm hearing over here. That looks like bandits up there. Nope. What was that? Hunter's camp. Colonel Barrack. Oh. Oh, bears. Sneak increased. That's cool, I guess. Well, let's do a little prayer. Sorry, Hunter camp. What is a Talatar? I have a feeling I'm not going to like it. Big bears.
But so are any potential threats.
Let's pet him. I gotta find the store where I can take care of him. And feed him and stuff. It's dangerous bringing him with me. Looks like we made it. And let's go ahead and take that level up. Wait, I thought I had to level up. I guess not. Been a while since we've saved. Save often. Don't love the liquor one. Yeah, I'll do this for now. Run out of knife point gang. At least the storm should cover our cracks. Vigrog, rain, and I took shelter in a cave for the night. Looks like there's no room. So there are no Grogger around. Doesn't seem to be anything. Oh no. What is this place when you're not alone? Oh you. Well, I am immune. I'll not jump onto this. Lord Raven battle books. I won't jump on this magic fire, you understand. I'm looking for a drum. Maybe you've seen it. Light my lantern on my hip there. There's the classic dungeon delver.
You are not welcome here.
Ready?
Why are you level 11? Who put you up to this? Yeah, go Katana. What the? Where's Katana?
Soon you will know the cold of death.
Aha!
Like everyone else.
Pathetic mortal.
I got that. So easy.
It's just that easy. Yeah, we're doing that.
Not this
As
end.
I can.
You're nothing.
You'll make it better than that.
Won't leave Skyrim alive.
You're a ghost. Why do you care? Oh, I should go check the dead end. Oh. Oh, yeah, that's fine. I'm confused. It says the drum is like right here. I must have to go and do that. That's higher than this. Oh, that's just the double. Okay. Through here we go. Probably the front one goes. Ah, potion of healing.
Death comes for you now.
Yeah, get him. I need the line up.
comes for you now. Eternal slumber awaits.
This will be your last nightmare.
How'd you get over here? The only thing you're gonna know is my dagger.
This is my lucky day.
Did I just get shot?
You want to die?
What's the problem with big weapons? You just end up getting schwink-schwonked.
You can never truly stop me. Never!
Big rat. Ooh, spell timer, zombie. Are you okay? He seems okay. Dungeon is no place for a kid.
Trouble.
Oops. Did not mean to put that far
You are not going alone.
Walk all you want, buddy. What? Oh!
This won't be painless.
Katana, do you wanna catch up with him, maybe? Since he was yours to kill?
And I'll be right behind you.
Will you? Really left me to die there. Stick. Chain to pull anywhere? Get over there. Hi, Pouch. Yoink yoink. That needs to be whale.
This is the end for you.
Oh, I kept blocking this whole time. I forgot that there is a button to do one-handed blocks.
Did you really?
Never shall feel the dead.
Magic using ghost. I died. Oh no, I died. We're going all the way back to the beginning. Another day, I think. Another day. I've died so. I don't know what NFF is because it keeps like starting up. Let me go check what NFF is before we call it a night. Nether's follower framework. Oh, okay. I don't know why it's starting up every time. Oh, I thought I was hitting V to do this. Yeah, so I think I have some stuff to fix. Quick light is what I've been using when I hit L. That's slightly bright. Probably why. Yeah, I get it. Routes. Oh, this is a better lighting. Katana, we got our butts kicked. I don't even... Oh, I better save because I made one change too. So I'll have some stuff to get figured out, obviously. I don't know why my chat was so delayed. That was really disappointing. Yeah. So, don't know what was up with that. Hopefully, we do not have that sort of issue again. Got a couple things to get figured out. I think first and foremost, I need to just go through some of the way stuff looks. The visuals aren't very good right now. Just like my HUD, getting everything in the right spot. But other than that, not a lot of progress. I mostly just got my butt kicked. Sometimes that's how it is, I guess. I was just kicking my butt. Maybe it's the build. Maybe, you know, I am in a level 10 area. I'm level 4. I have a follower. I thought that would balance it out a little bit more than it ended up doing. But that's just the way it goes sometimes. So thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging around. Hopefully I'll get stuff fixed up for next time. Get like the chat working properly. Really confused about that one. Not sure why I had so much trouble with stuff showing up late. Because yeah, I just did not. I don't know why. Did not show up. But yeah, thanks so much for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed this look at Nolvus. We'll be playing some more of it. I'll be back on Wednesday night. Maybe a little bit earlier in the evening. Still trying to figure out what times work best for me. Hopefully, I'll get everything sorted and we'll be working right from then on. And I'll get the chats all sorted out. That was the main thing. Our alerts were pretty delayed too. Unfortunately, man, I know some people have said like just hop off the Stream Elements bus, and maybe I do that, because if it's going to be delayed like that, I mean it was useless for interacting with chat. So, but yeah, thanks for being around, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.